Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Del and I am back again today with episode 11 of our Football Manager playthrough. Now in the last episode it was an extra long episode. We played Lancreo, Bobby Zamora's team and Real Sociedad twice. Unfortunately we did bow out of the Spanish Cup in the fourth round to Real Sociedad, but realistically it's what we expected. But today we're going to be jumping in against Cultural Leonesa, who are in 20th, Eibar, a friendly 2 days before New Year's Eve, and then we've got Valladolid B, who are in 19th. Realistically, we should make some good progress in the league this episode. We're playing the two teams at the bottom of the table, and then we've got a friendly. I'm interested to see how we're doing. But like I said, we're going to be jumping straight in with Cultural Leonesa. Just to give you guys an idea of the table, we are currently sat in second place, a game in hand over Marino, who are in third, and 2 points behind UD Logrones. And what they do say is that often the team that is top come Christmas Day is often the team that wins the entire thing, and we are 4 days away from Christmas Day, so I'm hoping, I believe Logrones played Burgos today, hoping Burgos can spring up a surprise for them and we can hopefully take the lead in the league. Now, jumping into the game, just going to be showing you guys how we're going to be playing this. So, this is the lineup we're going to be running with. It's Heights' comeback. We're going to be playing him today and just seeing how he does it. It's a relatively easy game. We are away from home, but it should be a victory. So I'm just going to use this game to get him back into the swing of things. A bit gutted we don't have a right back to go in place of Lopez, because Lopez is quite knackered with his condition, but nothing more can be done about that. Then we've got Sergio and Bautista as the other two defenders. E-Rice in defensive mid. Pardon me. I've got Susaita out on the right wing, Rojas playing advanced playmaker, Sene and Enrico playing attacking midfielder, and then I've got Severo up front. Not a bad lineup at all. Fairly happy with any of those substitutions I can make. Maybe not Linares, he's been really hit and miss, so I'm not sure about him. Just checking the instructions as well, that seems to be okay. I should probably check the report. Pitch is long, so a favourite team playing a direct style, so more direct passing seems to be the best option, I feel. So yeah, we're going to be jumping straight in. Just letting you guys know, it has been probably about a week since I recorded the last episode, so we're going to jump in now, and hopefully I'm not rusty at all with any of these changes I've made. He's got a 0.5 goal to game ratio, it's not bad. Hopefully he can improve on that today. Teams are still warming up, it's a long warm up. So yeah, Burgos, Logrones, Burgos getting a victory, I'd be alright with that. Let's continue and to opposition instructions and listen to Lopez. Reckons to keeping an eye on Diego Peleas. Sure thing. Continue to the team talk. Call teams power better performance. I'm just gonna put okay. Yeah, go on then, yeah. Figured that would probably be the best option. I think there's a lot more to come from you, just say I've got faith in them all. And it's worked for everyone except Lopez and Susaita, so that's not too bad. Let's get going. Playing in our blue and white against their fully decked out in white kits today. Hopefully we can get off to a good start. Rojas has played it across to Enrico. He's looking for the cross. He's whipped it into Severo, who's offside. It was offside. Bollocks. I was very happy with that, then I saw the offside flag. Okay, Enrico's headed it down straight to them though, unfortunately. Come on, get stuck in. It was still a good start, even though it was offside. I thought that was a penalty for a second there. I was going to say, not a chance, ref. Go on, get stuck in. Good challenge. Bautista's played it across to Enrico. Played it to Severo, who's kept it on. Played it all the way across to Susaita, who's looking for a ball in. Whipped it across, Sene has buried it. Gets in. 1-0 within 6 minutes. Oviedo make a flying start to the match. You are damn right we do. Let's skip over that. Statistically, if I can make those changes then, and hopefully that'll improve our passing a little bit. Enrico's there to clear up the clearance. Bautista's played it back to Lopez, who's whipped the ball straight to Susaita. Whipped it back in. Susaita's on it again. It's 2-0. And Nico, no, we're offside again. You're kidding me. It could be 3-0. Wow. Still playing well. I'm happy with this. Could be a lot more comfortable, but Sure. Severo's played it across. There we go. That's the second goal. Beautiful. Skip that replay. I'm feeling a fairly strong victory here. Going quite well so far. Need to keep an eye on the other results as well. I want to know how Burgos are doing against Logroñés. It's a penalty ref. Sene, doesn't matter. He's buried it anyway. It's 3-0. Hit the half an hour mark. 3-0 up. Can we go into half time at 5-0? Let's see. I'm hoping 2 goals from Severo. That's what's coming up right now. Or another from Sene I'd be alright with as well. That'll be his hat-trick. We move up to first. Burgos have just scored against Logroñés. Fantastic. Eibar's played it to Lopez. He's played it to Societa. Played it to Sene. It's Sene's hat-trick. No. Oh dear. That was very close though. Come on, keep the attack going. No, okay. It's half-time, 3-0. Fantastic. I'm going to go passionate, very pleased, which I am indeed. Surprised none of those guys reacted. I'm happy so far with Severo. I'm going to go with this. Impressed. There we go. Sene and Anika reacted to that. That's fantastic. Nobody's playing particularly well. Just potentially E-Rice because he's on a yellow. May have to take him off, but we'll see. He's not playing badly, so I want to try and keep him on until at least the hour mark, maybe the 70th minute. Then I could take him off for somebody else. I can't think who we've actually got on our bench that could play there. Come on, get another goal. Someone get the red on that. No. Wow. Did he try and retain possession? No, I disagree with that. I think we should stick it on attacking. Pause. I'm not going to risk E-Rice getting another thing, so take him off for Vila, I suppose, because Vila can play defensive mid. And just leave it at that. I get the feeling Vila's probably not very good as a playmaker. Not bad, I suppose. We'll leave it at that. Confirm sub. Yes, and play. Okay. 83rd minute, still 3-0. Bit gutted we haven't scored in this half, but maybe this is something. Probably not, though. There's only 5 seconds left. Nope, there we go. The whistle's gone. 3-0. Cannot complain with that. It's a clean sheet. And a fantastic performance from Sene, if I do say so myself. Very pleased with the result and your performance. That'll do. Continue to post-match analysis. Absolutely shut them down. Well, they had more possession, but we still shut them down in terms of shots and shots on target. And would you look at that, guys? We are now top of the table. 13 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. Very happy with that. I want to see what the Burgos. Yeah, Burgos won then. They definitely won against Logroñés. Yeah, 2-0 down there. Fantastic. How about Marino, Burgos, Murcia? Hopefully, if we can just get a... should, ideally, have a good victory next against... not against Eibar, against Valladolid B, then we should be set off. Well, the key game this season, I reckon, is going to be this one here. 18th of January, we actually play UD Logroñés, and then straight after that we do play Burgos. I reckon that's going to be absolutely vital. And then to end the season, we're playing currently the 2 worst teams in the table. So if we can just keep it up against the rest of the teams there, hopefully we'll be able to, if we're maybe in 2nd or 3rd, pick up the results at the end. We'll see anyway. I'm going to skip to the next game against Eibar. Okay guys, so we're back just before the game against Eibar. Now, just going to show you guys what I'm running today, and you guys are probably looking at this lineup thinking, what the fuck is that guy doing? Why is he playing such a weird lineup? The reason is because I just thought, well, let's just give more players some playing time, basically. We've got Novo in. He's hardly played. He's played 1 game for us, but he got a 9.2 rating. Paddy McCarthy's only able to play during the cup games. Fernandez hasn't really played much. This is just a friendly. It's less important than the cup, even. So I just figured, well, let's just give some more players some playing time, basically. On the bench, we've got this guy, Juan Steven. He is supposed to be... if I go coach report, absolutely fantastic. He's really absolutely supposed to be fantastic, and he's supposed to become quite good as well. Happiness has requested to leave. I kind of want to change that a little bit, that's all. So yeah, basically it's recommended that we hold on to this guy, so we're going to try and hopefully bring him on potentially up front late on in the game, because he can play attacking midfielder right or up front, so potentially take him on for Borja Valle. But that's the lineup I'm going to be playing. No point really going into it too deeply because, again, it is just a cup game. The only players I've really kept on are obviously Esteban, the keeper. I've kept on Societa, and I've kept on Enrico. Everyone else, apart from that, has changed. So we are going to focus on defensive positioning, playing the counter. Instructions, we've just gone for more direct passing. We've got low crosses because Valle's played. He's rubbish at heading. And drop deeper. I'm going to put down just potentially close down more. Yeah, I'm thinking close down more just purely because Eibar will probably be able to get through our structure quite easily. So if we go in heavy, then I'm thinking it should help, hopefully. Eibar are in 16th in Liga BBVA, but they are playing above expectations, apparently, being 2 spots off the relegation zone, and there is a bunch of Spanish teams playing other teams across the world today. If you have a look at this, Barcelona playing Al Ittihad. Yeah, there's a bunch of games. Real Madrid are playing Guangzhou, that's that Japanese team, I think, or yeah, I think they're Japanese or Korean or something like that. But yeah, bunch of friendlies on today. Let's continue. Continue to opposition instructions. I expected there to be a little bit more there, but let's continue to the team talk. 12 players to go out there and try to make an impression. Not concerned about the result. Realistically, I'm not, to be honest. I didn't react to that though, so let's say I've got faith. That's doing a little bit more. There we go, that'll do the trick. Start the game. Let's see how we can do. Good grief. It is only a friendly, but I'm really hoping we do well, if I'm honest. I disagree with retain possession. That can bugger off. Let's go. Oscar Novo. He's played it all the way forward to Valle. Oh no. Oh my good grief. Valle could have made it 1-0 with such a good goal. But no, okay. Approaching half time though, and it's still 0-0. It's not. Valle's been taken out. Get stuck in. Go on. Realistically, if it finished 0-0, I wouldn't be too upset with that. Valle's on a 6.3. Okay. Yeah, I am pleased, relatively. Let's go tactics, overview. Taken off Valle. Juan Steven, it's your accomplished. Youthful rating for the youth team. It's your time to shine, Juan Steven. Where do you play best? Let's look at your attributes. Fairly well-rounded. That's not bad. Try and get his flair into action. If we go advanced forward, doesn't use flair. Does Poacher? No, it's Trequartista that uses flair, isn't it? Yeah. But doesn't play well as a Trequartista. Let's run him at advanced forward. I stumbled over my words. I figured that's probably the best place for him to play, and Fernandes isn't playing well either, so Fernandes can come off for heights. Let's give him some more game time and start the second half. Let's go. Lopez played it to Ongba, played it to Novo, to Lano, played it. Enrico's played it to Novo. Enrico's buried it. 1-0. Get in. Oh, if only we played Eibar in the cup instead. I'm not going to say that. We've still got 43 minutes to go. Let's go. And Nico with the goal though. Very happy with that. Oh, clear it. Get it out. Go on. Counter attack. So what I've got it. No. Okay. Let's not. Make those changes to close down on those players. That's fine by me. I disagree with retaining possession. Really disagree with that. They've got a player injured. They've got a free kick. I'm trying to think. Shit. I was thinking we need to change something, but I'm not sure what. Now they've scored. Okay. Now let's switch to attacking. I figure. Let's see what else we can do with that. Really want Juan Steven to get a goal. He's playing better than Valle was. 15 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go. Make a sub, pause it. It'd be cruel to take off Juan Steven when I've only just brought him on. What I can do, Onba's playing well actually, but he's knackered. I'm going to take him off because he's knackered. For Severo, bring Severo up top, move Novo back to there, have Severo as a target man. Confirm those changes. It is only a friendly, just experimenting a little bit. If this ends up making us lose, then so be it, but no, this is realistically the end of the game, I think, isn't it? Unless we've got 10 seconds, we can still do it. Novo? No. Novo was a no-go. 1-0. Sure, whatever. We were playing against a team 2 divisions above us. They were unlucky today. That's realistically fine by me. They shut us down a little bit, especially in terms of possession, but then again, I did keep opting out of retaining possession. Barcelona only beat Al Ittihad 3-2. How did Real Madrid do? Where are they? It's struggling to scroll there. Oh, they beat them 4-1. That's a little bit weird. What does... They reckoned it was going to be a draw as well. Oh well, leave the match. That's fine by me. I am okay with a draw. Next, we're playing Valladolid B, who have recently sacked their manager and are now in 19th. I'll be back with... Pardon me, I said I'll be back with you guys just before that game starts. Okay guys, we're not quite at the game against Valladolid B yet, but I just wanted to bring your attention to what just happened here. So, in a board meeting, we've just gone into this the 3rd of January, transfer window, started 2 days ago, and discussing with the board increasing the percentage of the transfer revenue that's going to be made available to me. So, that's what I said, need the percentage of transfer revenue made available increased to allow me greater room to manoeuvre in the transfer market, which is true, I really do need that. The current transfer revenue percentage made available took a great deal of consideration, with the main aim being financial stability. We do not wish to compromise that aim, therefore we reject your request. I was like, well, I think this is really important. So they were like, you can ask as much as you like, it's not going to do any good. I thought, well, okay, let's just have one final shot. I can see the club being left behind by our rivals. That clearly struck a chord with George Menendez. After considering what you said, we've decided to grant your request. Don't know how common that is. It's never happened to me before, them changing their minds, but now we've got an increased transfer revenue percentage available to us. So that will allow me to have a look at some extra signings. There we go, increased to 75%. Does that mean that now... No, apparently our transfer budget is still 0, but still, good thing to happen, and I'm going to have a little bit of a scout around in the transfer market now, but I'll be back with you guys just before we play Valladolid B. Okay guys, we're now back just before the game against Real Valladolid B. I just wanted to bring your guys' attention to 2 emails. Our attempts at saving Steven proved futile. He has gone to Atlético Nacional in the Colombian First Division, but he won't be transferred there until the 1st of July, so after this season is done. The other one is we've made a signing. It was done before we got the percentage of transfer revenue made available to us. Before we got that increase, it was done as soon as the transfer window opened. We signed Luis San Julian. Luis San Julian is a 35-year-old defensive midfielder who can also play centre mid and as a centre back. He's old, but he's bloody good. He is bloody good indeed. If we look at the coach report, current ability 3.5 stars, potential obviously not going to be going up, but he is a very decent player for most sides in the league above us, basically, and it was called a coup, the fact that we signed him. Or is it a coup or a coup? I think it's a coup. That's how you say the word, isn't it? A coup, yes. It was called a coup that we managed to sign him. So, anyway, we're going to move on now to the... Shit, I've hit the wrong button. Didn't get to show you guys my lineup. No worries, I'll show you it before we actually jump in. So we're top of the table. Hopefully Lealtad can do something to UD Logrones here. That would be very nice indeed. And just extend our lead a little bit further. Esteban set to make his 200 league appearance. He is a wonderful player, a fine example of the player we like to see at the club. Yes, definitely. See, right, that's the other thing I've done this transfer window. I have agreed to sell Linares to one of the teams in the league above us. He's got 750k release clause. I've sold him for 20k. He just hasn't been pleased, been too hit and miss. On the squad registration, I've got rid of him and I have brought in Borja Valle because he's just been more consistent for us, basically. And we could do with the money for Linares. I've also gotten rid of Rojas because he's just been average. He hasn't been anything special, and that's how I've brought in this Luis Sanjuilan. So I'm going to go with the bottom one. There we go. Okay, so this is the lineup I'm running today, guys. Severo up front, Anico and Arnaz behind him, then Sene and Sosaita. New signing Sanjuilan in defensive mid, Bautista on left back, Lopez right back, and then Vela and Heights in the centre of defence with Esteban in goal. And that is our bench as well. Continue to the opposition instructions, not going to listen to Carlos Morillo Rodriguez, going to listen to Joshua Lopez, who reckons George Hernandez is by far their best player, so keep an eye out for him. We're on a good run. I do agree with that, actually. Let's keep our run going. Only Severo reacted. Let's go with the midfield. There we go. Perfect reaction from those guys. And a good reaction from the defence as well. Let's get going. Playing in our all-white against their odd, dark, like weird blue / grey with green stripes. That's what their kit looks like to me. Anyway, we on paper, easy victory, but football isn't played on paper. It'd be a lot more boring if it was. Sanjuilan on the ball, he's played it forward to Sosaita. Sosaita's lost possession to Juanmi. Presuming it's pronounced Juanmi. Severo 1-0. I was trying to think of, it's like uno, I don't know what the word is for the other. Spanish? Is it Spanish? Uno is Spanish. I think uno, dos, tres. I think. I don't know. I'm going to stop trying to speak Spanish now. I was trying to think what the word for nil was for Spanish. We are winning most of the headers today, so improve our crossing. That's fine. Logrones has scored against Lealtad. That is not fine. Come on, Lealtad. Step up your game, bros. And Eco, he's holding the ball. He's played it forward to Sene. Sene, he's looking for the ball across to Sosaita, who's got acres of space. He's hit the post. It was a good push from Sosaita, though. Lopez with the throw and straight to Arnaz. Arnaz holding the ball. He's whipped it across to Nico, who's there for the tap-in. And Nico. He's really improved over the past couple of... Cannot talk today. Over the past couple of games, I meant to say, he has really improved. Head on over. Arnaz taking a knock. We should be able to shake it off. I hope he can. Esteban with the free kick. Straight forward to Severo. Penalty! Of course it's a penalty. Get Ayab off. Get him off, ref. Get him off. Yellow. Okay, fine. Severo with the penalty, though. I reckon he's going to bash it into the bottom left. Is it the bottom left? He went bottom. I predicted bottom left. He went bottom left. Me and Severo, we are on the same wavelength. 3-0. Lopez with the throw. He's played it to Sosaita. He's played it to Arnaz. Played it back to Sene. I hope Arnaz does score because he hasn't scored in a while. Lopez has whipped it across Severo. 4-0. Diego Severo has a first half hat-trick. Fantastic. These are the performances we need to keep putting in if we are going to secure our victory in the league. Passionate, very pleased with your performance tonight. I am indeed. Enrico and Severo being the standout players with a solid performance from Lopez as well. No subs I should really make there at all, I don't think, no. Let's start the second half. Let's get stuck in. We can make the changes on that guy. Approaching the hour mark now. No highlights in this half so far. Feeling we should dominate them a little bit further. Let's move right up to attacking. Come on. Make it 5. I'm feeling a 5-0. Oh, Swantrila's picked up a knock on his debut. Good grief. There's only 2 minutes left or so. I'm not going to sub him off. Come on, here we go. Sene to Sanjuilan. Play it back to Sene. No, okay. Play it to Villa. That's fine by me. Sene's holding it up. He's played it to Bautista, he's on a yellow card, but he's played it forward to Aniko. Aniko's whipped it across. It's being cleared by the Valladolid defence. Lopez has picked it up again. I just need to get rid of this in the top right. Oh, wrong button. There we go. 5-0. 5-0. Severo, 4 goals in this one game. Imagine having him in your fantasy football team. He is such a good target man, Severo. Come on, make it 6. No, okay, fine. 5-0. You can't complain, can you? A 9.8 rating. Solid performance from Sanjuilan on his debut. A 7.7 is not bad. Saying that, it is the 3rd worst on the team. Only Esteban, who didn't really have any saves to make, and then Sene was 0.1 less than him, but still a 7.7 is not a bad performance. Congratulate the team. Very pleased with the result and your performance. Post-match analysis. Look at that from Severo. Beautiful. And we have soared even further into 1st, but unfortunately Logroñés did beat Lealtad 1-0. Let's leave the game. So there we are, guys. Next episode we're going to be playing Lealtad, who are in 14th, should be an easy victory. Then we've got Logroñés and Burgos. It may not be all as smooth sailing as these past 3 games have been, but we'll see that in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed for now. Right, I'm just going to stop recording today because I cannot speak anymore. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to see the rest of the episodes in this series. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye for now. There you go, that's alright. Let's start the game. Playing in our blue and white against their red, white and black by the looks of things. Hopefully we can get off to a good start and eliminate the PTSD I'm sure to suffer from the game against Sociedad. Oh, Lopez, what's going on here? What on earth was all that about? That was interesting.